Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Orevyo Nanikore. My name is Ash and it's been a while since I filmed any sort of vlog or video. Since the new year, the lunar new year that is, has just recently passed, I decided it is a good time, it is a good place in my life to just start pursuing more creative outlets that I wanted to do again. So it is about 4 o'clock. I've spent most of the morning doing a little bit of chores, doing a little bit of errands, and I got dressed and I packed a bag to get ready for the gym. And I've been focusing on a lot of different content. Right before I left for the gym, I filmed an outfit TikTok, for this outfit, which is just a lot of things that I'm trying to do in general. I also really want to document my life a lot more because I feel like I do a lot of things, and so I'm always telling myself oh, I don't have time to film, oh, I don't have time to do this because I'm always so busy, but other people are busy too, so I just gotta make it happen. I will definitely be bringing you guys along for the ride a lot more, so bear with me, come along for the journey, and let's see what the future holds. Alright, so I just got a message that my prints at Staple are ready to be picked up for my Etsy art shop business. So we are gonna go stop by Staples and I'm gonna clean out my car because I'm too embarrassed to show y'all. It is disgusting. And we're just gonna hang out and vibe until then. Also need to get gas, so let's rock and roll. She got that boom 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 boom. And now I'm in her room boom 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 boom. She told me come back soon boom 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 boom. We on that boom 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 boom. Come get that. Ever since that one girl on TikTok blew up about Staples, I've been having a softer spot than usual for Staples, I mean, I've always gotten my prints done here, just because it's cheap and it makes sense, but Staples just hits a little bit harder now, ever since that girl showed up on my For You page, so good for her. She better be getting paid a lot of money. Just a sleep. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. Alright, now that got my prints picked up, we need to go to the gas station or else, we're gonna be stuck here. Seatbelt first. So I gotta find an open pump. Is everybody getting gas right now? Jeez. That has a bag on the pump too, what the heck? Bag secured. Can this reach or am I an idiot? It can reach. Good enough. We're just gonna chill right there while you watch me clean out all this freaking garbage. Yeah, the amount of trash in my car right now is actually insane. This is abysmal. So I'll be cleaning all of this up. So, trash cleaned out and gas filled up. We got our energy. So I'm thinking I might take a class today. So let's see what's on the schedule. So at 6, I got a lot to pick from. Amp, high fitness, lift barbell strength, alpha conditioning squat and pull, GTX squat and pull. The Pilates Fusion is always on waitlist, so there's no way I'm gonna get it on first day. I'm thinking If I get there in time, I'm gonna try the alpha conditioning, but I also like barbell, you know, because they say, even though I don't like lifting weights and I do not want a muscular body, I want a skinny body that is soft. But to achieve that, allegedly, you have to lift weights. So I'm like, whatever. If I become a beast like I used to be in high school and middle school, then I become a beast, you know? Muscle mommy, I guess. Okay, so we just made it here to the gym, and one of the best advices that I've ever gotten from, out of all people, my dad, was to always park in the back. For multiple reasons. One, because I, like him, can never remember where the hell I park. And secondly, parking in the back not only guarantees that there will be parking spots available, but also you'll get more steps in. If you do not know this, as you're about to find out, I am not the very prettiest workouter whenever I actually go hard for a workout. Like, some girls will look super cute while they're lifting heavy weights or running, but I will look like a sweaty, sloppy mess, okay? I will look awkward as hell. My face, I will be doing something random, and it's overall chaotic. So I like to avoid that as much as I can. But for the YouTube vlogs, for my YouTube kitties, I'm trying to be as authentic as possible. So if you want to see my cute, curated, styled gym content, feel free to check out my Instagram and TikTok. All right. So without any further yapping, we're going to the gym. Lifetime Fitness, baby. Let's go. So I'm here a little bit early to the class so that I can grab all the stuff that I need to get, but I tried to get a spot next to the mirror, and I realized that I'm like way in front of the mirror, so I'm like front row, and I'm not a pro at this class, so I hope nobody looks at me. We'll see how it goes.
Alright, grab your bar, let's do this.
So that workout absolutely kicked my butt. So I'm over here stretching until one of the water beds becomes available, because recovery after a workout like that is going to be super important. And what's confusing for me, the weights part is like really hard for me. I have like no upper body strength. And so this gym instructor kind of likes to bully you if you have very low weights. And I have the lowest weights out of everybody there. And he's always like, during biceps especially, he's like, add more weights. And I was already at 2.5s on each side, and I was already struggling. But whenever it came to the hard stuff, the one where he was like, it's okay to take breaks, was the core. And it wasn't even like difficult or weighted core. It was like leg ups or chin ups, like simple core exercises. So I'm like, these beefcakes are over here like squatting and lifting so much weight, but they can't even do a sit-up. So that means that I averaged out. I might have been the lightest weights, but I was the one not struggling whatsoever in the core section. I am done with my workout, and look at this cute little balloon arch that they do. My gym always has like the cutest little decorations. And look, there's even little coffee beans to promote their new coffee menu. Alright, so it turns out that the plans are inevitably gonna change. So hockey is helping our friends Gino and Alex pick up a couch from Arlington and then like drive it all the way to like the outskirts of Fort Worth. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to stream tonight, but you know, gotta be there for your friends, because friendship matters first. That also means if I wasn't in a hurry to clean my car before, I damn sure am now. So let's clean this car. now that I have changed and have done a little bit of tidying, it's time to go rescue my friends from their imminent doom. What up, twin? What up, twin? Is this the crib? This cute. I like it. Where's B? Locked away. Locked away. B. You locked? Bumblebee. B.
Shit came out on this end.
B. Bumble. A.
I can't even.
A.
Entice her. It's the treats that we got for her. She don't like them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like these as much, but it's still a treat. Come here. I'm going to sleep.
Good morning, or should I say good afternoon. I seem to have been really sleepy because I slept a lot, but you know what? Whenever you're a self-employed artist, you're allowed to do things like that. I woke up a little while ago and then I was playing games on my phone, and now it is way beyond the time that I should be getting up, so I'm gonna be getting up. I'm gonna do my skincare routine. Then I'm gonna do Tuesday's cleaning because today is Tuesday, where I follow checklists that I have on my app because I cannot focus in a cluttered environment. So I'm gonna get up, so let's go. Since you guys have caught me at a very Chinese point in my life, I like to start my day off with a hot beverage because I don't like hot water. So I'm gonna make myself some green tea, premium green tea. RJ coaster, like that. Alright, and it'll do its thing. And then I'm gonna do the rest of my get ready morning routine. All clean and all pretty. Yeah, I am like super sore from yesterday's workout, so actually before I start cleaning, your girl's gonna do a little bit of stretching. Ooh, yep. I'm sore if I can barely do a straddle. This is me actively pushing them as far as they can go. Okay, so on Tuesday's cleaning list, since I had already cleaned the kitchen, even though now it doesn't look clean anymore, cleaned the kitchen yesterday, so today I'm cleaning the living room, and all I have to do is declutter, dust and clean furniture, dust surfaces, wipe windows and blinds, vacuum and mop. So essentially, I'm just going to reset the living room. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do, but today especially, we're just gonna focus on the living room. Okay, so I know it's only Tuesday, but I'm thinking about an idea that I have that is similar to what others would call habit stacking. It's like whenever you go to the kitchen to buy a drink and you see dishes, like you might as well just do them, and then it like stacks stuff one on top of the other. Well, I'm too much of an ADHD brain to where I always forget that. So that method never works for me. But I'm thinking, since I'm cleaning like one room a day according to the schedule along with my daily, routine clean, and yet things still get messy, I'm thinking, what if like each day stacks on top of each other? Like for example, yesterday I cleaned the kitchen, and then today I cleaned the living room. But what if on day 2, instead of just cleaning the living room, I do the kitchen and the living room? And on day 3, let's say it's the bedroom, on day 3, I will then clean the bedroom, then clean the living room, then clean the kitchen, so on and so forth. Like, yeah, Friday or Thursday or whatever is going to be the hardest day, but like stuff's going to stay clean, so it'll get like easier and easier, there won't be as much clean. So I'm thinking I'm going to give that a try, but we'll see how that goes, if I stick to it, if it helps, if things stay clean. But now that I'm done with the living room, I'm going to re-clean what got dirty yesterday in the kitchen. All right, and now the kitchen is clean. And with that, I feel like I have earned myself a nice lunch on the couch while I watch some TV. All right, now that I've eaten, I'm gonna take my big back pill, and since I'm also a lot sorer than I expected to be, I'm also gonna draw myself a nice bath. And I do have one bath bomb remaining, which means I have an excuse to restock my bath area. So future video, perhaps. I like watching videos, restock videos like that. Bubbles. All right, and now that the bath is full, the bath bomb broke while I was opening it, but that's okay. It won't be a complete rainbow. There will be like some yellow all on its own over there, but that's all right. Now it's time to light these candles. And there we go. Quick shower, then I'm gonna hop in the bath. And then I'm gonna tackle all that laundry in there, but that's after bath problem.
I need to do some grocery shopping, so for now I'm just gonna be eating some yogurt.
Now that I'm out of what was a very relaxing bath, it is now time to fulfill one of those requirements that I have, which is to do my hair. And so today, I am just gonna do a very simple, yet very stylish claw clip hairstyle. What we're gonna do is we're gonna brush out the hair, pull it back into a very loose, low ponytail. Right, tight T's at the bottom, and then I'm gonna take my hair, I'm gonna twist it and pull it up, and then put in a little bow, and then release it down and fluff it out a little bit. So now I have this super cute little ponytail. So it's cute. I like it. See? Anyways, now it's time to tackle that laundry. All right, so it is around this time where I should start streaming, but since like Chores took me a little longer today because, again, it's only day 2 and my house needed a lot of work. I am just going to feed 2 birds with 1 handful of seeds, and I am going to do a TikTok live stream today of working on my art, because I'm really not trying to lower the average of my normal streams, because it is like a relative goal of mine that I want to hit Twitch partner. But after like a good 2 hours, or at least a good stopping place into my art, make sure that everybody here on YouTube is following me on TikTok, because I do TikTok live streams sometimes. So I popped on the VTuber today because whenever I stream art, I like to put on my VTuber, mostly because I am usually like hunched over in very unflattering positions whenever I draw. So I'm gonna go ahead and click live and hang out with my TikTok fam. Alright, so my iPad is currently at 3%, so I'm giving it a minute to charge. And since I also need a break from drawing, because it's been like 4 hours straight, I am gonna pop on a workout video, because like I said, I'm trying to stay super committed to my goal of reaching the size and weight that I used to be, because your girl has gotten a little chonky. My favorite 9-minute tiny waist Pilates workout. So, come do it with me. I'm a little out of breath. These exercises have always been not the worst for me. I especially hate running and weightlifting, and core has always been my thing, so I got no business having like the apron belly that I do. So I don't know what to tell ya, but I've always had a really strong core. Yeah, I'm gonna go stretch it out.